Hello everyone, we are back of Trails Through Daybreak. Last time, we finished up stuff up top and started round 2. Making our way through, we actually defeated Hayway, that was fun. Finally got to see Yin in action again. And beat Sal's ass into the ground, pretty satisfying, though he was kind of jobbing, honestly. The guy was clearly very much not going his full A game, but I guess it was for a good reason. And now it's time for us to beat Alexander.
Confirmed. The door has been unlocked.
Alright. I guess no prelude this time. We're just going right in, eh? No, I already took care of all my equipment last time. He's just sitting there waiting.
So, Team Arkride Solutions is the first to arrive once again. I certainly didn't anticipate that.
Yeah, people are kind of underestimating us. I wonder if for one of these rounds someone is gonna get here before us or something. I feel like they've gotta... It's one of those things where it kind of seems like expected, like, yeah, you're gonna get there first every time because you have to fight the boss or something. But I wouldn't be surprised if they mixed it up once and have someone get there before you, and then they get, like, beat right as you appear or something. You're one of the people responsible for the incident in Bossel. About time we settled the score, you son of a bitch.
I never imagined fate would bring us together once more. It's almost as if our destinies were meant to be entwined.
Probably wasting my breath asking this, but you mind surrendering? It'd save us a lot of trouble.
Never. I have yearned to find a place where I can die. And now that I have, I do not intend to submit so readily.
Well then. He has taken the drug enhancement. How can you not feel a lick of shame using that crap? Don't you have any pride? I thought you were a soldier. I've long since abandoned that path, and I have no need to cling to a soldier's code of honor. I left that all behind the moment I murdered my own father and betrayed the man I swore to serve. What? You did what now? My lord was among the vilest of men. He cared not for anyone but himself. When his own country turned to salt and collapsed, he turned his back on his people and fled. Oh shit, this is back with the frickin' salt pail incident, eh? It looks like... Oh wait, or is this just supposed to be him? It probably is. My family, his royal guardsmen, followed suit. I was only 5 at the time. My father trained me in martial arts so that I could serve our master. Though as my lord grew in age, so too did his greed. He longed to reclaim his home. And his moment arrived when a leader of the Northern Jaegers, who ran the country in his absence, fell in battle. He seized the moment to begin his conquest. Moving to occupy the city of Haliask, he ordered us to assist. His lofty ambitions had no hope of coming to fruition, though. We quickly found ourselves surrounded. As we scoured for any means of escape, our lord gave my father and I another order. Forge an opening by slaying our poverty-stricken countrymen. That was one order I could not carry out. I may not have lived in the city for long, but they were still my people. My father sensed my hesitation and branded me a traitor. Then he challenged me to a duel to the death, even though he did not wish to do so. Wait, like, you were surrounded, and then he just said, alright, we're surrounded, I don't care about escaping, I'm gonna frickin' kill my kid. I fought like my life depended on it, weaving between strikes from his iron fists and trading blow for blow. In the end, I was the victor. As my fist pierced his chest, his final words were, "Be a prisoner no more." Then, I fled. I abandoned my master and became a soulless wanderer. I lost everything, my people, my home, and the place where I was meant to die. Then 5 years ago, I met my new master here in Calvert. I see. So it all began with the Salt Pail crisis 30 years ago. You were there when that all went down, weren't you, Master? The people of North Ambria are finally beginning life anew, but they had to endure so much to get there. It's such a sad story. Your former master sounds like the scum of the earth.
That's putting it lightly. He was a real piece of shit by the sounds of it. But you don't get to use him or that sob story as an excuse for what you've done. Not on my watch.
True.
I know. My hands are stained with the blood of many innocents. My path was set in stone from the moment I first encountered my master. He is a man who lives to spread fear wherever he walks. He may as well be a reaper in human form.
Oh, you mean your current one? Okay.
And that is the perfect kind of master for a fiend who murdered his own father in cold blood. He saw right through me. He knew I was looking for a place where I could die, and he promised to grant my wish.
Okay, I've heard enough. Time for me to finally avenge my bros. By opening your goddamn eyes to the truth, I'm gonna show you just how misguided you really are.
You have grown substantially since our first meeting. I can see it in your eyes.
Huh.
Words no longer hold any meaning here, then.
He does seem like, compared to Viola at least, like he's a more... I don't know. He's more reputable to some extent, it feels like. Like, it's not like he's like a sadistic, like, murder everyone type.
Will this be my final resting place? Or will it be yours? Let us find out.
Sorry, the game's gonna give me another option to let you live, buddy.
Bring it!
This guy's basically an undead monster, right? Cool. Wanted to perform an exorcism.
Girl is going in.
Deploying shards. This guy's a fast one, so be on your guard.
Let's play!
And he summoned enemies.
Hold back.
Also, while I was going over my builds in between last episode and this one, I realized why Shizuna keeps dying so fast. It's because her freaking hollow core, when you boost with it, it lowers her defense by like 40% or something crazy. For the, like, you know, it's a freaking double-edged sword type deal. So that explains a lot that I simply was not getting before, but now I do, so hey. You learn something new every day. So I've just got to be a bit more careful next time. What did you even hit with that? Oh well. Here we go.
Here goes.
Let the hate flow through you, something like that. I don't know. Ow. I mean, that's fine. If you're just gonna go on defensive mode, then we can just deal with some other stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot I also changed all my cores.
Let's go.
I rearranged like the absolute hell out of those, so we're gonna have a bunch of other stuff going on.
Here goes. Out of my sight.
He has a cool weapon though. The idea of like the rocket gauntlets or whatever.
I won't lose.
Da 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 na na na. Oh.
Attack me if you dare.
Go like this. Ow.
Here goes.
Wow, that didn't do much, huh? Oh well. Wait, what does yours do again? Oh, S-craft power, I forgot. Ew. Alright. Murder.
Time for the main event.
I forgot I put this one on. Now I'm curious how much this will do. Alright, this doesn't do shit to him, though. I forgot.
Our chance.
Pretty good on the other ones.
Now we're talking.
Let's see here. Yeah, okay. What was it? Defense down by 25% each, so that explains it. Let's see, do we have... Yeah, we do have maximum up on that.
Going all in.
I need to get rid of those defensive things.
Go time!
Might want to boost here.
Let's go...
Me if you dare.
We do have more of this. We can put up more defense.
Like hell you are.
They're definitely more physical oriented anyways, so it definitely just makes sense for me to throw out all this. Ow. Alright. Okay, you lost all that, finally.
Now's your chance to boost. Activating skill. Now we're talking.
Boost level maximum.
Let's see here.
I like where this is headed.
I think it's about time to throw this out.
A chance.
Yep, that's some big damage.
This'll hurt.
Let's see here. What else we got?
Go time. Have some more. Our chance. Like hell you
So no Fatal Lance. Ow. It is going to be very interesting. Oh, shit. Not used to that one yet.
You'll pay for that.
Oh, Catra's is dead. Well then. Should have seen that one coming.
I need to lay off a little.
Let's go. No, we still have this. Let's make use of it then.
Time for the main event.
I was gonna say, I hope that when I get to Daybreak 2 that they have some insane overhauls on some of the combat stuff. Because I've gotten used to this one now, so I'm curious of what they'll do with it in the next game. Since they usually go kind of crazy on follow-up games.
Boost level maximum.
Okay, well, we already have that, so I think I should just go with this.
Let's get started.
Alright.
Is that all?
It's go time.
I mean, for now it is.
There. Thanks.
Dispatching.
What are you gonna do?
You're open.
That's
Nice. That really does do decent damage for what it is. It's kind of crazy. Let's put Bear Guard in here.
party.
Might as well. I mean, that's fine. I don't really care as much about that. You can do whatever, bro. There we go. Oh, wait. You're doing that? Well, shit. Don't mind if I do, then. I can't tell. Is this...
This sucker.
There we go. I was gonna say. Kind of need the back attack on this one.
Have some of this. Here
Oh, shit. Can I... No, I can't. Fuck. Alright, I fucked up. Majorly. I didn't realize he still had the thin up. I thought it went away. Because he was stunned. I didn't realize that he still built stun even when he has the freaking stuff up.
Boost level maximum.
Like, can I be really blamed on that one? I think I'm... Like, I think I have a perfect reason for
Upon me.
not having that mistake. Or for coming to that conclusion. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Alright, let's go for the crit. Sure.
Engaging skill. Boost gauge upgraded.
Well, I did hit the crit at least. Focus on Van.
Here goes.
Oh shit. Alright. Giga Doridu! Oh shit.
I must act carefully. Thunderous wind,
Thank you, Kuragane. Always got the right support.
if you will.
Let's see here. What else can I do?
Boost level maximum.
Is it time for another one? I think it's time for another one. High DPS.
I won't go down like this.
You're next.
You sure on that one? Because you sure seem like you're gonna go down like that. I should probably get back up from Van. He's the one that has the certain stuff. Kuragane's still hanging on. Still hanging on. Dude, the laser is so funny. She just responds to like any situation by just shooting him in the face. It's kind of comical.
Don't hold anything back.
All right, what else we got here? There we go. Oh, a crit turn 2?
Let's get started.
Yeah, let's let this one play.
My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
Might as well. Dude, I can't wait till we get to play with as her again, and we're allowed to use like her freaking specials and stuff. Ooh, that did a lot. What do I mean by special? That we get to use her freaking spirit unification. Because I assume they're gonna give her an install eventually. We don't have it currently, but I assume it will be a thing at some point.
Stand your ground.
Engaging skill.
Add some more.
All right. Shit. Hold up.
This isn't over.
Do we have... Yeah, we do have more of that. We don't have enough on anyone. Judith has a decent amount of CP, though.
Lead the way, princess.
I'm out.
Taking center stage.
If anyone's gonna go for it, it probably should be her.
Initiating skill. Criminal view.
Will not falter.
15k left.
Engaging skill.
It's gonna be close. Either we finish it here, or you go down in a more normal way. Celestial Impact! Is it? Oh shit. Oh, he lived. Chat room, I might be cooked. Giga! Doriru! Bureka!
Is this? Forgive me.
Well, goodbye. Wait, he died from recoil? What? Did he have a status ailment? I didn't even see it again. Oh my god. Dude, there's been a few too many bosses where that's happened. That's so comical. Newsflash, buddy. You're about to take a tick damage. Oh my god. Dude, look at the hollow core levels, though. Holy moly. We certainly get a lot of hollow core EXP easy.
You're finished.
So it seems.
Well, at least you still get the same amount of EXP even if your party members die. Like, that's something that I really appreciate in this game, is that I can just sack off party members as long as I get to throw up my hand and say as long as it works.
We did it!
That's the second one done.
Yes.
Now, strike me down.
Well, he's not gonna try anything bullshit like Viola did. Dude's looking for a place to die, so it's kind of a different deal.
That is the privilege. No, the duty of any victor in war. I will not live on in shame for a moment longer.
But is this war?
So, do it. This place will be my tomb.
I wonder if we're gonna get another choice here, if it's gonna be Aaron's decision. Oh, he is looking to Van.
Sorry, but no. That's not how we roll.
Huh. Wait. I wonder. He looked to Van and then Van says this. Does that mean that... I'm trying to think, is it like a package deal? Where like, if I did kill Viola, then maybe we'd kill him as well? Is it like you go on like a chain thing, or is this like its own thing without any option regardless?
You said earlier you aren't following your code of honor anymore, so we won't either. We aren't even soldiers to begin with.
True.
The warriors of Kruga don't believe in senseless murder, and that's exactly what this would be.
Okay. Maybe it doesn't like maybe it's this way regardless. I don't feel like, yeah, I feel like killing him makes even less sense than her, because with her, she got disarmed and then pulled out another weapon in order to frickin' shoot at Van. So it was kind of, in that case, it's easy self-defense. Here it's like, no, he's on the ground, he accepts defeat, and he just wants us to kill him. Like, that's a different deal.
There you have it. I get that you have a death wish and all, but we aren't exactly the wish-granting type. You're out of luck, bud.
So, I've failed to meet death yet again.
Damn right you have. You aren't getting off the hook that easily. Not after all you've done.
Damn.
You're gonna carry the weight of your sins for the rest of your life. I'll make damn sure of that.
Sheesh. Shouts to Aaron.
What he said. And once you're done living out your life with that weight on your back, Maybe the whole be a prisoner no more bit from your dad will finally sink in.
Yeah.
You people are quite strange. Had I met someone like you after I left my home, my life would have taken a different course. Perhaps a better one, even. Nevertheless, it's too late to turn back the clock.
Oh, so now we're gonna have one of these decisions, maybe?
You fool!
Okay, now it is. Oh my god, risk injury to stop. Jeez. Do I want to have Van, like, triple fucking down on the martyr bit? Oh god. Okay, so they do try to bring this together. Though, I don't know. They literally said that they don't do this type of stuff. So it feels like finishing him off would be just giving him what he wants. You know? Okay, so that conversation would have been the same either way, I suppose, depending on... Like, I assume that wouldn't have changed much. But here... Nah, this guy doesn't get what he wants. Fuck you. Damn, Kuro got... Oh, she did like a shadow stitch.
Style. Shadow bind.
Nice.
Nap time. Nighty night.
Wow.
Damn it. I can't believe I let my guard down. I do not like being used as bait.
Thanks. I seriously owe you one.
Wait, so it was like risking your frickin' risk injury, but they did that. Is that like a special thing because I brought them, or like would whoever I brought have done that? I'm kind of curious now. Huh.
Nah, it's no biggie. Just helping out a fellow teammate. He tried to force Van's hand just so he would kill him.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't want to give in to that. Shouts to both of them for following up on that. They didn't miss a single beat. It's kind of weird because that was like supposed to be a decision that... Yeah, that was weird because it was supposed to be like a Van decision thing, but then it cuts to black and it's just Ikaruga taking care of it. It's almost like it wasn't even like a Van decision at that point.
He wanted to die a soldier's death, no matter the cost. He is a warrior to the core.
So it seems. Though I'm really glad we stopped it from happening.
Honestly, I'm surprised you frickin' knocked him out with
The middle zone
with a
boss,
chop.
Alexander has been defeated. Zone clear. Round 2 complete.
That guy's got a thick-ass neck. I'm surprised you're able to knock him out with a chop.
You've done it again.
Yep. Oh, he's
You
gonna
made
be extra
short
pissed.
Work of that round. A splendid job all around, players.
Melchior's gonna be increasingly pissed that we didn't kill him too, I bet. Honestly, that's another thing that's funny with this, is if we get special dialogue for him just being like, you didn't fucking kill him again, what is your deal?
Thanks to you, this game's going rather smoothly. Keep up the good work.
Shut up, you bastard.
True.
Ugh, just hearing that grating voice makes me want to puke.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush.
So what's the deal with Elaine on your end, pal?
Tomorrow will be the last day of the game. The climax is nearly upon us.
So the final day, huh? Interesting, because there's Melchior, but there's also Olympia. So is it gonna be Olympia and then Melchior's like his own deal afterwards, since he's like the leader of the game or whatever?
The third and final round will begin at 7 a.m.
Yowzer.
Try not to sleep in. You wouldn't want to miss it for the world. Who will win? Who will lose? Will one of the 8 teams make it to the boss in time? Or will you go the way of the Cray villagers? Well, we'll find out soon. Au revoir.
Never mind, he just didn't comment on it. They didn't want to deal with that.
Tomorrow will no doubt be taxing on all of us.
We will have to traverse both the lower floors and the remnants of the palace, the latter of which is where their leader lies in wait.
True.
It's a lot for sure, but I think we can manage.
We've come this far, and nothing can stop us now.
What time is it current? Well, no, it's supposed to be like noon or something, so I guess we'll probably have like the evening or something to do our NPC rounds. Because I doubt that everyone's gonna wake up soon enough to do all that. Left the pressing conundrum. Who should take custody of him? This again? Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Really? I mean, does this really have any bearing, or is it literally just, hey, what points do you want more of at this point, you know? I don't know, just hand him over to the guild, man. Guess I'll take the guild, let the guild handle it this time. I don't think the guy is... Okay, yeah, so you just get 1 point for each. Wait, did I seriously not get Law 3 after all that? It was literally right there. Whatever. That concludes our report. Oh, this guy. As for Alexander, he was delivered into the guild's custody.
That's one less problem to contend with.
I'm afraid we cannot compromise on our mission. You should focus on your primary task as well.
Really?
That outcome does not change any of our plans, however. How fare the arrangements for the other target?
They are complete, sir, yeah. Why are you tired? It's only like noon or something. We've given our report to the captain and secured permission to execute the target. Actually, it's... No, the round was supposed to take like 4 hours, so it's probably around like 3 something. Secured permission to execute the target. Is this like about Dantes himself? Are you certain you will not require our aid, sir?
I would prefer to operate independently while on the surface. You can gather intelligence in the meantime. Let the preparations for the heretic hunt begin.
Yeah, okay. Yes, sir! I guess they are just trying to hunt Dantes in particular or something. Also, man, heretic hunt. Haven't heard that type of thing since, like, Kevin. Since his, like, original appearance. Part ways with their allies and return to the hotel. Start the following morning. Decided to prepare for the next round in advance. Okay. Short rest and set off again that evening. 6 p.m. Damn. Got dark pretty early this time around. So, as expected, we're doing our nighttime rounds this time. That wasn't nearly enough sleep. Just about running on empty here. I'm exhausted too, so I understand. Just try and hold out a little longer if you can. Hang in there. I believe in you, Aaron. Okay, spare me the motivational talk. I'll make it. Just wish I had the energy to hit the town afterwards. If hitting the town is even crossing your mind, you're fine. It's only 6 p.m., so all the shops in the city should still be open. Good deal. Let's do as much prep as we can. Maybe we can take on a request or two if we're feeling up to it. Don't overdo it with them, though. Getting through tomorrow is our top priority. I'd rather not stay up too late if I can help it. It's bad for your skin. Unless there is an urgent matter that requires our attention, we should make it back to our room at a reasonable hour. True. Huh. Wait, there's... Wait, hold up. Why is there a thing back here? Is this like... Is this just like rounds and stuff and I can literally just go and go to sleep if I want? No, it literally... Okay. Okay, no, it literally is just, hey, you can just go and continue the plot if you want. Okay. Usually that's kind of rare. I expect most of these things to be like, you know, wander around and have like some plot that goes on at night, not just go right to bed. La na na. Oh wait. What the? Oh crap, does he know? Still, I'm only a traveler and my instincts are telling me to steer clear of whatever's going on. I have a sixth sense for danger, honed from journeying through the most treacherous of places. It's telling me to stay put. Phew, bullet dodged. He seems to have a good head on his shoulders, so I don't think we have anything to worry about. Huh. I want to say, hey, Nelly. Thank you all so much. I feel like my efforts and those of everyone who helped me along the way are finally being rewarded. But the best thing to come out of this was learning that Amelie had a ton of respect for me all along. And if I want to keep it, I need to push myself even harder. You're on. Please never have me pronounce that character's name again in my life. I have butchered it so much, probably.
Doesn't hurt to eat out on occasion. The prices here are fairly reasonable, all things considered. After a long day of school and work, it's hard for me to work up the motivation to cook for myself. The food here is decently healthy, too. I'll take it over junk food any day of the week. Oh yeah, I think the waitress here is also working part-time to pay for her school tuition. Must be hard for a Central Eastern girl to live in this city. She probably hasn't much worse than me. I know what it's like to come all the way out here without a mirror to your name. I wish her the best.
Hello. Stranger going to the city, getting boost bumps. Alright. That's already everyone inside. No, wait, there's someone up top. I see you in this room. Hello, Constance. Oh, man. It is kind of interesting how they went about it slightly differently with forcing you to go through that thing. Like, it wasn't more so like, they weren't really openly willing to kill him, but then he decided, oh, they're not going to kill me, so I need to force them to kill me. Which is kind of messed up, but, you know, when you want to die that much, I guess you got to try to force some hands in your direction.
The orbital tram's late-night rides exist because, at one point in time, nobles used them to return home from high society gatherings. Most of them use limousines now, but the orbital tram was dearly appreciated in the early days of the Orbital Revolution. During that time, our company replaced its carriages with its first line of trams. They were quite forward-thinking in those days. They realized that, with the normalization of automated vehicles, people desired a means of transit that was reflective of the times.
Huh. Learn something new every day. Hello, random citizen. Actually, not a citizen.
Oh, it's Endeavor again! We've received reports of activity from Jaegers and Bracers all around the city. What's going on? And what on earth are the Bracers up to? I can't disobey orders from above, but that won't stop me from wondering why the top brass is playing dumb. Something's afoot.
Trouble is afoot. Man, you have just sat here for like a day and a half by this point, dude. I'm sure changing. My grandkid is living in a wholly different world from the one I grew up in. When I started out as a railway engineer, we had steam engines, but in the blink of an eye, the age of orbital trains came upon us. The waves of the orbital revolution washed right over me back then. Now I'm feeling them all over again. I do appreciate that it's just kind of more chill for the NPC rounds and everything. Just everyone's kind of going about their usual. Any customers stop by. I love the night. I just really love the night theme in this game. It's so casual and chill. It just has some nice instrumentation in general, too. Like, when the freaking, when the brass kicks in, it's like, oh man, that's some good stuff right there. I'm Bernice, and I'll be serving you today. Merchant had a good relationship with, stopped by. Very good deals from her. If you live in this city for as long as I have, you'll come to appreciate the few folks who lend a hand to the lower class. Makes sense. Okay, I'm spared of Yoda and Mr. Burns. Okay, the palace and the market were cool and all, but my mind was blown when I saw the theater. I can't believe there's one in this old city. There's a few films that were on my to-watch list. You up for catching a movie tomorrow? Sure, sounds fun. Then we can go to the Grand Cathedral after that. They just chatting. Mostly just want to see the Grand Cathedral since I love immersing myself in culture and history. But I wouldn't mind watching a movie of soon.
Erasion's known for being old, beautiful. Beautiful, mind you, but old. I wasn't expecting to see a movie theater here. The city's becoming a fun place.
Hello again.
These two traveled all the way to Erasion, and they have no interest in the Opera House. Why? You can only experience it here. Movies are all over the country, but there's no need to waste precious vacation time seeing one. Although I'm more bothered by the fact that they're having their conversation here of all places. On the verge of tears.
Head up. Don't mind. There are a few people down here still. Oh, well, the one girl isn't here. It's just this guy in the same place all day. I swear, these police officers, they just kind of sit in one place.
Officer Katerina said she had personal business to attend to.
Guess this will be a solo patrol tonight. I've gathered that she's concerned about one of her friends, Officer Kramer. I don't know the details since I won't go poking into a woman's private life. She applied for time off properly, so I'll leave her to her business. Interesting. What do you got to say, meh? Girl used to live in the neighborhood, traveling around apparently. Oh, it's that girl. Business with the customer is happy with my work as opposed to those blue-blooded types. Oh. Well, that's cool.
Indeed.
What the hell's with this dude? Oh shit, these two! Ah, it's you. We owe you for yesterday. Seeing my daughter make strides on the battlefield filled me with pride.
Abby.
Two Jaeger commanders out shopping together? Think a Hennefree's over or something. Or are you guys just prepping for the battles ahead? The latter. Thanks to you, our fight rages on, and that means we will go up against even more powerful foes. We will procure any tool within our vicinity that will raise our chances of victory. Damn, you guys sure are taking this shit seriously. That's a Jaeger for you, though. Hope we don't bump into your crew. We may have been eliminated, but that doesn't mean we won't have to take up arms. When it comes to Almata, it is best to expect the unexpected. Also, should we have an opportunity to get a shot at their leader, we can't afford to miss it. You and Farida have done well so far. The greatest of soldiers revel in overcoming insurmountable odds to achieve honor and glory. If you aren't careful, however, someone else may steal the killing blow and claim victory for themselves. If you do not wish for that to happen, then win.
Yeah, how will they do it after the final round? Because there's probably going to be... Are they going to have it be set up in one way so only the team that wins can move onwards to challenge Dantes himself, or what?
We must ensure Almata pays dearly for their actions, no matter the cost. We may have our differences with the warriors of Kruga and Ikaruga, but that is one point we can all agree on. I wish you and your team good luck. It has been a blessing to see how much Farida has grown over these last few months. Unfortunately, we do not have the time to celebrate. We must first vanquish our enemies. I will not let Almata steal my daughter's future.
Good on both of you. Well, you got your heads on straight. And to the guild we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Understood.
I don't walk around as fairy at all. I say as I walk up to Zin and see the massive height difference.
Lane's not coming back tonight, is she? Figured that'd be a long shot. She wouldn't have left if she didn't have a good reason.
Agreed. Though as to what compelled her to leave, she wouldn't say.
Well, shoot. If only we knew a friend from her childhood who she'd open up to. Wouldn't that be convenient? Oh, hey, look who it is. He's as subtle as a brick to the face. Guess I'll go digging through my memories. Bet I can figure out where she's loitering around.
Oh, he says that, so is it going to be like we go to sleep early and then Van sneaks out in order to meet up with her or something, maybe? I don't know.
We're still on the lookout for Elaine. But finding her can't be our top priority in this situation, much as I hate to admit it. It's just hard for me to believe she'd run off by herself now of all times.
With everything that's been going on, I wasn't expecting Gray Arnold to go off on his own.
Gray? You mean that junior bracer? I didn't realize he was dispatched to Arasion.
Funny, Lahad said the same thing earlier. Turns out he wasn't cleared to come here. He left Edith and came to Arasion without approval.
Oh, someone's in trouble.
Yes, he explicitly violated the guild's code and put us all in danger. If his actions were against the game's rules, we'd be dead now.
Yeah, that would have been problematic. Must have had some reason for doing it, though.
Anyway, we can't exactly send him back to Edith, so we decided to put him to work. He's only a junior bracer, though, so he'll be on standby in case we need reinforcements.
So, just gonna use him however you want? Amazed you can say all that with a straight face.
Of course. It's just an efficient allocation of resources. I assume that sort of thing would be something you people could respect.
You ain't wrong.
Another one? First Elaine disappeared and now Gray's gone off on his own. This irresponsible behavior is out of character for both of them. Regardless, our priority here is dealing with the crisis in front of us. Best of luck out there, Spriggan. Alright. Is Fee and Ren up top here?
Oh shit, there's Gray.
Guess that answers that one. Why in the world would that gray kid sneak into the SOP? He's even more defiant than Aaron, and that's a high bar. True, but you set the bar even higher than me. I mean, you're an amazing martial artist, but you're stuck at C rank because you can't stick to the mission. How do you... You've become even more of a smug little brat since the dojo days. Whatever. The guild's out of the game, so we'll continue doing what we can from the surface. Awan lost his life because of this whole thing, so we can't back down now. Still, I'll need a good night's rest, so we're gonna hit the stack before long. There's a lot we have to worry about, Elaine and Gray included. But we just gotta put those issues to the side and get some shut-eye. Make sense? Alvis, eh? So, Awan fought to the bitter end. That sounds just like him. He was your senior by half a year, yeah? I know you two had a friendly rivalry going on. Yes. Honestly, I was pretty frustrated that he reached B rank before I did. We may not be able to participate in the game anymore, but we can't let his efforts go to waste. I feel the same. Sadly, I don't think there's much I can do in my current state. Oh right, I almost forgot to ask. Is it true that Elaine's gone missing? Yes. No one's seen her since this morning. I know that Elaine can take care of herself, but I can't stop myself from worrying about her. I wish I could help her. But she and I grew up here in Arasion, so maybe she would have opened up to me had I not been stuck in bed. Awan fought Almata to the last and managed to protect his friend all the while. We'll hold a proper funeral for him at some point, but for now all I can do is pray he finds peace in what he accomplished. I'm worried about where Elaine's gone missing most of all. Gotta keep it together. I owe Awan my life. I'd like to pay him back by putting an end to this. I'm worried about Elaine too. If only I could lend her an ear. Oh hey, I can see his design. You are fully dressed under there, dude. You should swap into another pair of clothes or something. Care to explain yourself, Grey Arnold? You abandoned your post in Edith and snuck into a mission that's way too dangerous for a junior bracer like you. Though I suppose you're more skilled than the average rookie. You were able to stay hidden for all of yesterday, after all. Look, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be here. But give me a break. Did you learn nothing from what happened last week? Huh? Right. You're talking about the stunt he pulled back in Lawnlie, right? Yep, he dodged all our questions about what he was doing back then, and now he's doing the same old tricks here. Though getting him reined in was a simple task, thanks to my handyman friend there. For the record, I didn't take that request just to make life easier for you. Oh right, thanks again for your help back then. I will repay you for it. Hey, don't get off us off subject. It's time to tell us what's going on. No, it's not that. It's just, when I heard the kind of trouble Almata was causing, I knew I had to do something. Oh yeah? So whatever's eating away at you is related to Almata. When the time comes, when it's finally over, I'll tell you everything. After that, I'll accept whatever punishment comes my way. You are one stubborn kid, you know that? Fine. If this is that important to you, we'll lay off. I'll be perfectly clear with you, though. Right now, you're still just a greenhorn. And you're also restricted by the rules of the game. You'll be with the surface team until we get out of this hellish situation. Are we clear? Yes, sir! Thank you so much! This kid's obviously got some beef with Almata. Now that I think about it, Drusilla back in Lawnlie seemed to have realized something was up with him. Well, I can't worry about this right now. Interesting to learn we're gonna learn about that eventually, but wonder how that'll come to pass. This rookie acts like a polite little boy one second, and he goes absolutely feral the next. It's a literal nightmare. Well, we're stuck with him now. No way around that. At least he's capable, which means he can handle a second round of work. Work, work. Work, work. Oh, sorry. As you can see, I'm a little busy at the moment. I thought I sensed someone lurking around earlier. Turns out it was Gray all along. I didn't realize he was struggling this much. Well, he's here now, so he might as well make himself useful to us. I know I broke the code, and I understand that I'm just a junior bracer. But after everything Almata did, and with them sowing fear across the Republic, I had to do something. I couldn't just stay behind. Alright, we'll figure it out what your deal is one day. For now, onwards to the next sector. We got quite a bit here. A lot of people. What are you doing on about? I've never found notice of the miasma that's flowing out of it. What? Huh. What is he talking about? Miasma? I mean, I might see some smoke or something, but I don't know what he's talking about. Is the dude just kind of goated? Strict as ever. I'm glad to hear you're into movies now. Sucks to hear they're shaming you for watching them, but I doubt they'll stop you at least. Yes, but I imagine they'll continue to make a fuss of it. They may even force me to go to the opera house with them to compensate. They've always been adamant about giving me a proper cultural education. Overbearing parents are the worst, aren't they? Why not get away from them for a while? Maybe you could go on a trip to try moving out. Or try moving out. Traveling alone can be scary at first, but you also get to discover so many things about the world and yourself. Most importantly, doing that will show them you're independent. I bet they'll start laying off a little afterward. Huh. You know, that just might work. It'd also be nice to add traveling to my growing list of new hobbies. The problem is, I'd probably need an excuse to travel and live out on my own. Perhaps I could say I'm doing a homestay program while studying abroad. If I can prove that I can go on trips by myself or live on my own, perhaps my parents will loosen their grip on me. It's worth a try at the very least. Only be able to break the status quo if I take action. Living on my own and going on trips has helped me expand my horizons. It's helped me discover so many new hobbies. Now that I'm back home, I'm viewing it with a whole different lens. It's fascinating, really. Hello? Yes, my favorite, police officer. Business. Okay, thank you.
Why?
Thank you, kind citizen. Dinner dishes, if you want to get a special hair. Everyone we're about to eat. Oh shit, these two. So, what are your impressions of this old city? Well, after interviewing several of the locals, I can definitely tell something's off. They may be citizens of the Republic like me, but they seem so different from us. And it feels like they're hiding something. Something they feel they can't ever talk about. Your feeling is right on the mark. Harasion's upper-class citizens have been, and still are, defined by their lust for power. They're far removed from your average Calvardian. There are also many things boiling under the surface, but good luck getting them to open up about that. A place where people ignore the problems that are staring them in the face makes for the perfect home base for Almata. It even lets them create connections with racial terrorists directly. Might be dangerous for people like me to be here, but there has to be some way for me to help. I want to believe there's meaning in me being here. It's like you read my mind. I was just about to tell you it's dangerous for you to be out and about. But I know your type, so I know there's little point in trying to stop you. I'll even help you out during my break tomorrow. That'll be my way of showing my appreciation for that man. I suppose I have no choice but to help her now. Though she does have plenty of people to lean on. I notice she even enlists the aid of a royal guardian reporter. It'll be interesting to see how she inherits that man's will. Damn. As they say, the pen is mightier than the sword. The local journalists and I can fight using the power of words. We can do this. The saber in your hand, it's a pen to write it down. Words to save this world. Let's see. Terrorist attack, and those villagers as well. Oh, it's Bernice. Doing what we can so they can eat their fill. Alright. Ay. I am a tired boy tonight. Drop by the orphanage and... Oh, right! We can go to the orphanage again. That'll be nice to see what they have to say over there. Going from stall to stall. There's leftover fish again? I can't believe this. What the hell's the matter with you? Why would you let fresh fish go to waste? You better buy these up, Sonny, or I'm gonna lose it!
What's up with this lady? She wasn't like this earlier today. Uh-oh, Lady Timo's raising a stink again, even though she sold a lot of fish today.
I bet the tourists are struck dumb. Though we're pretty used to this by now.
I swear young folks these days waste so much food. I refuse to let my fish go unsold, damn it.
This stuff's straight from the free cities. Don't miss it.
That kid, the granny might be a bit out of whack.
Kramer, where are you? No, now's not the time to panic. Need to contact those fixers.
Does she mean us? Good question. Maybe we ought to check the bulletin board. Alright, that's another person we gotta talk to. Person from the stop exchange shop, helping with exporting antiques. Whoa, 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 hey, whoa. I wonder if we'll ever see... Nah, probably never. I was gonna say, I wonder if... How last time we saw Shizuna out in the city, if we'll end up seeing Kurogane. No, that fucker's never gonna be seen. He's a shinobi. That dude's gonna be hiding like none other. Let's talk to the kids.
Hello. Oh, hello, Van. I'm happy to see you again. I know we only just saw each other earlier today, but it feels like so much time has passed since then. Is there something I can help you with?
Nah, just checking in. Glad all looks well.
My, you've grown into such a considerate young man. Anyway, yes. Both the children and I have been doing just fine as of late. Thanks to those donations, the kids have been able to enjoy their lives comfortably.
That's good to hear.
Van looks like he's okay, but deep down I think he's only just barely keeping it together. I have to find a way to get these people to safety, like a fixer would. The kids can't sleep since they're so excited. They aren't used to surprise visitors. I'm sure they'd love if you talked to them.
Oh, they're all in this room.
I'm not sleepy at all, but if I don't get some rest, delivering all those papers tomorrow is going to be a pain in the rear. I think I'll just play some card games or something until I'm tired. Man, I sure am lucky. Got a job, some good friends, and a nice warm bed. I've kind of got it made, huh? Maybe I can make myself useful at night. My buddy Pino does some shoe shining around this time.
Oh, that kid. Huh. More you know.
Oh, I don't want to sleep. Oh, you came back. Hey, let's play. Stop flailing around, Todd. It's not safe, and Rinka's trying to sleep. Come on over to the bed and we can play some cards or something. This world stinks. There's lots of times when I want to play at night. Oh, hi. Are you here to talk with Miss Fiona? Or Miss Flona? Don't mind me, I'm just reading my book. I enjoy reading recipe books so I can help Miss Flona with cooking. It'd be nice if Jean took a page out of my book and helped her with chores, but I guess he has his hands full with Todd and his job.
True.
Todd and Jean are wide awake, but Rinka's dead tired. Guess it's time to put the book away and get those two knuckleheads to settle down. Otherwise, Rinka won't get a wink of sleep.
Good kids all around.
Oh, you came back like you promised. I was in a sleep, but do you want to talk? I have nice dreams when I sleep with everyone else, so I like sleeping. When I first came here, I had a lot of sad dreams, so sleeping was scary.
Huh. Well, hope all you kids have a good one. What else we got? We still got some... Wow, wait. I have someone at the corner over here? Hold up. Gotta forge backwards on this one. Oh, it's you. Cathedral looks especially beautiful. Wealthy people live. Alright.
Okay.
Right.
Vanessa. There's a depression. My husband could very well lose his job. People are anxious about the economy, and I can hardly blame them. However, taking it out on immigrants is both unfair and wrong. It's not as though conditions would improve if they were all gone. Well, decent point you make. We're running, little buddy and I are going on a quick walk before heading home. Why am I so parched tonight? I need water in my veins. Issue with the statements provided by other mass media companies and major politicians. Each and every one of us is utterly baffled by the incident itself. Just a few short days that we're churning out story after story about it. Interesting. Hello, child. You okay, buddy? Why are you barking so much? Do you want to go home or something? Easy, boy. Easy. Ruff, ruff. I agree. I agree, dog. Back in here? Oh, shit. Yin just out in the middle of nowhere. All right. Unjan will be... Ungern? I don't know. Delivering export to the free cities. So that's a huge weight off my shoulders. Relics from the old kingdom are in high demand outside Calvard. Selling them there is always worth the trouble. I asked him to bring Philin Calvel on for the trip. Hopefully I'll be hearing good news come next month. Hi, you two. Oh, hey you guys.
It's good to see you again, Judith.
What the hell are you two doing together? Catching up, of course. They fought side by side together back in Crossbow.
You've sure met a lot of good people since moved there. Yes. Although my reasons for moving there were self-indulgent, a lot of good came from that decision. Including meeting the members of Thor's Class 7. Oh yeah, weren't they the people who put a stop to the Great Twilight?
Yep, and I was one of them.
I'm here too!
If you'd like, I can tell you more about my classmates someday. Lots to talk about with them.
That sounds great, let's do that. But in order for them to have that opportunity,
we have to put a stop to Almata's scheme. The last time I got to work with Risha was a year and a half ago. Oh, actually just name-dropping her instead of Yin. She's pretty familiar with the members of my class, so there's a lot for us to talk about. When we get the chance, I'll tell you all about them too, Fairy.
Van and Judith probably know this already, but I was able to choose my own path. A path that strayed from the one laid out for me by my predecessor. The two people who gave me that opportunity are similar to the two who helped Fee find her own calling. I only realized this after the fact. I'd love to talk about it more with her when we get the chance.
Wait. Gave me that opportunity are similar to the two who helped Fee find her own calling. Huh. The two who helped her. Oh, I guess by two, maybe I assume it's probably some marine glazing, but in addition to that, probably Sarah? Sarah is the one that kind of picked her up and said, hey, you should be a bracer. So I assume she's at the forefront. It's very interesting seeing them, like, vaguely talk about, like, members from, like, Cold Steel now that we're out of that arc. It feels so alien after being in, you know, like, ever since I started this series, I've been in the Cold Steel arc, basically. Because, you know, I sped through Sky, I sped through Crossbell, and then I was in Erebonia for up until this game, you know? Needs a place to rest. It's just very interesting. Not something I'm used to. Keegan Michael Key. My body was screaming, danger, danger! Going to hit its device and return to my room. Let me guess. I wonder who's down here. Oh. Lucretia or whatever. Lucrexia? I don't know. I'm not used to hearing him yet. What is it? Lucrezia. Lucrezia? I don't know.
I don't mind drinking alone on occasion. It gives me a chance to think. And my mind sometimes wanders to that detestable man and the things he does. His plans in particular can only be described as deranged. But they do keep things interesting, so I can't complain.
She's just freaking chilling down here. Not really much to say on that front. Alright.
What do we have here?
Northern District. Boyfriend is murdered by A. Ooh, yikes. Yikes. This does not, pizza the pasta. Alright.
This request is alarming.
Yeah, we better look into it. And that we shall. That we shall. Wait. You're Kramer, right? Arkwright Solutions, at your service.
Actually, I'm her co-worker, Katarina. Kramer couldn't be here due to, personal reasons. I'll be issuing the request in her stead. Wait, is that allowed?
Yeah, it shouldn't be. She could be acting without the original client's consent. Always the skeptic. But I guess it's best to not be too trusting in this line of work. You got that right. I'm willing to hear you out, though. Why'd you take her place?
Let me get right to the point. I want to make a different request of you. Please save her. Save Krema from herself. Oh boy, we haven't even started. I'm already getting a migraine. Alright, give me the deets. It all started a few days ago. Krema's beloved, a bracer named Ewan, passed away. Oh, shit. He was brutally murdered by someone we suspect is connected to or a part of A. Right, we heard about that from the guild. I feel so sorry for her. A bracer and cop couple. Well, there's something I don't hear every day. Those two organizations aren't exactly on the best of terms in most places. And that's very much the case here. It's why Krema kept her relationship under wraps, at least for those of us at the station. I hear things were getting serious between the two. They were considering tying the knot, in fact. No wonder she's so determined to gather information on Almata. Yes, since then, revenge has been the only thing on her mind. I've been trying to be there for her. I wanted to help her get through this. But I found out she put up a request on the bulletin board. Yeah, but she ain't here for some reason. Right, and I know what that reason is. She started telling someone on her own. Oh dear. I saw her doing that a few minutes ago. Earlier, I had gone by the station to check on her. She was supposed to be on duty, but I didn't see her there. I asked another officer and they knew where she was, and they told me she suddenly took time off. After that, I started frantically looking for her around the city. I finally found her in a back alley, but she was staring at the entrance of an exchange shop. Just as I was thinking about calling out to her, she left her hiding spot and began following someone from a distance.
I'm surprised to hear she didn't call it in.
You and me both. That's what we're supposed to do when we spot someone acting suspicious. I just don't understand why'd she go off on her own.
There has to be a reason behind her behavior.
I'm guessing she's seeking revenge against Almata. And she must want to settle the matter personally. That's probably it. The person she's pursuing may be connected to A.
That doesn't really narrow things down. There's a lot of guys in the underworld with ties to them.
I'm worried about that officer. She's in a lot of danger. So, back to your request. You said you want us to save her? Yes, that's right. I don't know what her plan is, but knowing her, it'll be a reckless one. I doubt I can stop her, but I trust that you can. Well, what do you think, Van? No reason not to. Gray and chaos. Huh.
Alright, we'll take the job. Truthfully, I only came here to warn her about sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. We'll find her and bring her back, even if we gotta drag her back by the ears to do it.
Of course. Thank you so much.
Let's go to the exchange shop and do some snooping. Doubt she's there now, but if we're lucky, we might pick up a trail.
Understood. Good luck, you all.
Commencing mission.
Revenge against A. Yippee!
Hey, we're Arcred Solutions. We wanted to ask you something.
Alright, shoot. Did you happen to see a female officer here a little while ago? Someone asked us to find her.
Yeah, I did. About 30 minutes ago, in fact.
Sounds like we hit the jackpot.
Did anyone stop by just before? Yes, actually. There was a man wearing a suit. He picked up a full set of quartz.
Well, that's not too out of the ordinary. Was he like a businessman or something?
I'm not really sure, if I'm being honest. He struck me as one of those shady types. Now that I think about it, I've been getting all kinds of suspicious-looking customers lately.
I wonder if he would put us in that category. Based on his description, I think we can discount the possibility of an Almata leader being the perpetrator.
Okay, so we know for sure the officer has been following a man in a suit. Now we need to figure out where they went. I think I can help you there as well. The man said he was going to hit up the weapon shop in the Quincy department store. That officer was pursuing him just like you guys. So I told her where he was headed.
Great. Now that we know where they're headed, we can find her in a jiff.
Yeah, let's move, you guys. We've got no time to waste. Hey, we're from Arcade Solutions. Mind if we ask you something? Happened to see a man about 20 minutes ago. The two of them had basically just missed each other. Did the guy in the suit say where he's going? Said he had business at Philibert Workshops. The officer asked where he was headed shortly after. She must have been trying to follow him. You think he might be some kind of criminal? What's going on?
That's what we're trying to figure out. But please don't worry, we'll take care of it. Our next stop is Filbert Workshop, yes?
Yeah, I think that's in the South District. It's interesting that he mentioned where he was going again. Starting to think it's a deliberate move on his part.
You think?
This is the second time he's told a shop worker where he was headed. It could have just come up in the middle of the conversation, but the fact that it happened twice is weird.
True enough, I guess. Why would he leak that info when he knows someone might be following him? To lure them into a trap, probably?
Wait. I believe you just answered your own question. He likely noticed he was being followed, and now he's luring the officer into a trap. Considering the cunning nature of his plan, we can surmise that we're dealing with someone from the underworld.
But that means she's in danger.
It's a little early to be jumping to conclusions. We don't know that for sure. That said, we should probably hurry on over to the Filbert Workshop.
Agreed.
Yeah, but we're also already in this area, so I should probably do my NPC rounds. Never mind. You don't have anything to say. Alright, what about you?
President Claire's daughter has returned to Racion? I know she was estranged from her father. Unexpected.
What about you? High quality lightweight fabrics, Eastern silk and Central silk, goat wool. Kind of just breezing through some of the stuff because some of it's naturally not gonna be as interesting as the rest. Method of cooking are both important. Ingredients have a tremendous effect. There's a lot of big ass tomatoes. I have very riveting commentary to say on this matter. Tomato. House of Claire's estranged daughter had returned to Erasion. I've known her since she was a little girl. Really? It's been a while since Elaine's been mentioned. Oh wait, these two. The arranged marriage duo.
I am so disappointed in you, Manuel. So very disappointed. You had no right to treat him like that. Your behavior was unbecoming of someone of your standing. I shall have my father call off our marriage. What? But why? The disgusting little vermin got near you, so I had to... He only asked if you wanted your shoes shined. All you had to do was politely decline his offer. But you bullied him instead. If you were trying to impress me by acting tough, you failed miserably. No,
Oh wait, or was that... Wait, Oh, Sorry, I had the voices mixed up. Whoops, I thought it was the girl beating up on the little kid. Sorry.
I cannot believe she's taken the side of some filthy, dirt-poor brat. I was planning to frame him for theft so I could impress Charlene with my sharp-witted intellect. Where did I go wrong?
I think you just answered your own question.
Manuel showed his true colors. He's not a gentleman at all, much less the prince of my dreams. I think it would be best if Father called off our marriage.
Huh. Well then, drama. The kid's gotta be here somewhere.
Let's see.
And his friends have gone missing. Oh, interesting. Another missing persons request or something. Talk up here. Oh, there's the kid.
I got bullied again just a second ago. I've gotten kind of used to it though, so it doesn't bother me a ton. A lot of rich kids around here hate my guts, but I can get by since I've got one really good friend. And that's Jean over at the orphanage. Well, I guess I better pick myself back up and get back to work.
Now then.
Poor kid. Towards minorities and less fortunate. Oh, I guess she's mentioned that because she just is looking at the kid over there. Wait, what? A facility where we can offer aid to those who are struggling. Huh. Good on you. Solid suggestion. And whoa, those two are chilling over there. Hold up. Sorry. I just want to clear out the dialogue here. Why, hello, you two. How are you doing?
Oh, Master Bearguard.
So, you're with them now, huh?
Indeed. I am aiding the Spriggan and his friends with their work.
If you guys are getting our master wrapped up in your criminal bullshit, I'll pummel your asses into the ground.
Hey, we ain't criminals. We're just handymen who help those in need. And our door's open to you both, too, assuming you got cash to burn. Actually, I think I'd give you a sweet discount since you're fellow students of Master.
Fellow students? Sorry, but there's no way in hell we'll accept you as one of Master's pupils. Not now, not ever.
You needn't be so harsh on him, nor should you worry about me. I have been rather enjoying myself, as a matter of fact. My time with them has served as a sobering reminder that there is still much I have yet to see and do in this world.
Oh, by the way, where are Iscariot's people? I don't sense them anywhere.
They're probably lying low as we speak.
Damn cowards. I was looking forward to laughing in their stupid faces for getting booted from the game. We learned that they were beaten, and that there were two groups of them at the same time. It was a shocking 1-2 punch. Probably tried a pincer attack on some team and got their asses handed to them anyway. What a bunch of freaking losers.
Not to defend them, but our battle may have contributed to their loss. I imagine they were worn out. If you were up against a team like Marduk with anything less than full strength, defeat is an inevitability.
Yeah.
So you believe they faced Marduk as well? They fought Kasim then.
Those guys sound like they're off their rocker. I'd love to throw down with them someday.
Of course, we are not here to pick fights with unassailable opponents. We have another objective.
Oh, that's right. You're looking for something, aren't you?
As our master has no doubt informed you, the primary task of the Grolsritter is recovering and sealing away artifacts. We assign top priority for cases like this, where they are being egregiously abused.
It'd be awesome if we could bring down Almata at the same time. That's our main goal here.
That doesn't hold true for Iscariot, however. Their directive is the defeat, or rather slaying, of heretics.
The sword that Mafia boss had in the video is an artifact, correct?
I certainly believe so. All evidence available to us points to the fact.
If I'm not mistaken, Melchior's dagger and bombs, Olympia's angel, and Ariok's armor and halberd are artifacts as well, yes?
Damn, they have a shit ton of those. Also, what do you mean bombs are artifacts, huh?
Think so, yeah. Won't be easy to beat them with those things at their disposal.
Oh god. Oh, that was a bad fake sigh. Ooh.
I thought artifacts were supposed to be rare. Feels like everyone and their mother's got one now.
Not around there. One artifact's usually bad enough, so the thought of dealing with upward of 4 has given me a splitting headache.
Ordinarily, I would urge you to stay away from those miscreants, even if you emerge the victor. However, we do not have the luxury of a choice right now.
I don't think we gotta worry. Our master's with them, so they're in good hands.
I'm not sure if I can compete against them without my stigma, but I will do all that I can. However, regardless of how this game pans out, we will need your help in recovering and sealing away the artifacts at the end. I'll be depending on you when that time comes.
Of course, Master. We won't let you down.
He really is loved, ain't he? You do not have the power to fight back against artifacts, so I suggest you be careful. You're lucky you have Master with you. He may have lost his stigma, but he has years of experience in dealing with artifacts. He will no doubt be a great help to you all, though I do wish he was accompanying us instead.
Leon and I will retrieve those artifacts if it's the last thing we do. We'll make you proud, Master. By the way, I'm still not huge on you teaming up with these guys, especially your unofficial disciple. Speaking of, you better not disappoint Master in any way or your ass is mine. Don't threaten him with a good time? I was gonna say, like, how do I respond to that one in a snarky way? I'm like, let's see. You again. Horton, here's a who. Sensibilities different from mine, where the pride will eventually lead to collapse. Pride becomes with a fall. Talk to you. Might as well get everything out of the way before the quest here. Trouble again. When will they learn the lesson? I think that's pretty similar to the dialogue you had last NPC round.
A little concerned about the money that's flowing in and out of the bank for no clear purpose. I cannot help but be concerned that the wealthy are resting on their seemingly stable laurels. The unknowns of the current flow of Mira could result in trust issues down the line.
Aye. Just speaking money, speaking moolah. Oh, brother. Turned into a hotel. Sometimes have a royal family and nobles. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of, like, good topics to talk about, but we're just kind of going around doing this stuff, you know? That's just kind of how it'd be with this game sometimes. You know, it's kind of more chill stuff. I'm enjoying myself just going through all this. Given the priorless nature of things as of late. Now, who could be chilling here? You. The current state of affairs, grown to accustomed to a society where nobles are not in power. Allying with the more conservative nobles in the Empire. Oh yeah, ugh. Yeah, no. How about no? Alright. So no Walter and no Harwood around town, just Lucretia. Let's see. What do you gotta say?
It must be the Fixers. I've been awaiting your arrival. My name is Eno. I'm the executive assistant to the president of Etois. You're the one who issued the request, yeah? Mind telling us more about it?
Can you fill us in on who you're looking for?
Certainly. We're trying to find the president's grandson, Lucio, and his friends. Wait, ain't that the name of that high-blood sprat? Ah, so you know him.
You mentioned in your request that they went missing. When's the last time you heard from him?
That's not the issue. Even if he had gone a month without contacting us, we wouldn't consider that a cause for concern. Lucio spends most of his time riding with his friends and causing trouble every which way, so he rarely ever comes home.
So why put out a missing person request?
We received a call from Lucio a few hours ago. There was a lot of interference, so we couldn't make out what he was saying, then the call was abruptly cut off. I tried to call him back several times after the fact, but there was no response.
That's definitely concerning.
You sure he wasn't just screwing with you? That's entirely possible.
It is.
However, just before the call ended, I swear I heard him say, "Save me." After discussing the matter with the president, we decided to request your assistance. If what you say is true, then we must act swiftly.
Have you considered contacting the guild or the police about this?
I discussed the possibility with the president. He determined that this was a matter that required discretion.
Yeah. Oh, so the president values the company's reputation over his own grandson's safety.
Please don't hold his decision against him. He's in a position of responsibility, so he's stuck between a rock and a hard place here.
What should we do, Mr. Arkwright?
Fuck it. Sure, we'll take the job. Not every day you get a request from the family that run Etois. Hope you've got a nice reward in store for us. Of course.
So where should we start looking? What if they've already left Arasion?
And the high bloods are as good as God.
Let's not go there just yet. We haven't even begun our investigation. I'd like to inspect the data on the phone that received Lucio's call. May I see it? I promise I won't do anything unrelated.
Understood. Let me go fetch it.
Here you are. Yep. Okay. Bye-bye. Go. Leave.
Find anything out?
Not yet. It'll take me a while to analyze this on my own. Would you like me to assist? Oh, that'd be great. Got it. The signal came from the source transmission. Is weak, but fortunately for us, there aren't any devices interfering with the connection. Pinpointing their location was much easier than I thought it'd be.
So where are they at?
They're in the North District. We'll find them in the labyrinth entrance that's next to the exchange shop. That just so happens to be the entrance the society is using. What? Is the society involved in this?
I guess it's not impossible. But I don't think they'd waste their time messing with some punk-ass kids. Regardless, I suggest we make haste.
Let's head over there.
Time to get our hands dirty.
Well, fuck you too, you crony old bitch. There they are. That doesn't look good. What the hell? We should probably keep our distance.
When the blue blazes. Hey there, how's it going? Rather poorly, as you can plainly see. Why don't you cease with the pointless questions and help us? Will do. We are being paid to help to get you out of this jam, after all.
Then hurry the hell up and do something about this.
Would you mind explaining the situation first?
You blind woman, we're being tied up against our will, so just get us out of here already.
But how can they? We've got these restraints, and if we force them off, they'll blow up.
I recognize that machine.
Looks just like the one we saw earlier today.
And those look like Melchior's bombs. Alright, start talking. If he wants to save you, then you're gonna need to fill us in on the details. Very well. Over the last few days, some people we're never seen before started coming in and out of these underground areas. We weren't too hot on that.
We don't know what they were up to, so we snuck in here.
And that's when we came face to face with that scrawny looking psycho. That's a weird ass man's hair. He said something about wouldn't drown us in our blood for trespassing, and he attacked us.
We tried to gain up on him, but he just knocked us all out with one swipe. When we came to, we were here.
Well, I think the culprit's fairly obvious. Yeah, this case has Melchior written all over it. Hate to see it, but it, kinda sounds like you brought this on yourselves.
Yeah, this whole room reeks of dumbassery. Did you only come here to mock us? I demand that you get rid of these blasted bombs, even if you have to throw yourselves on them to do it. I'm sure my grandfather has paid you a fortune and a half to save me. And I'll even add a little extra to sweeten the deal. I can easily pay double what you low-life good-for-nothings will all make throughout your entire lives. A couple of bodies for a lifetime of comfort. That sounds like a pretty good trade to me.
You have some nerve. Is it wrong that I want to help him even less now?
Nope, I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah, we're out. Good luck getting out of this one on your own.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, you said it yourself. We're just some low-life good-for-nothings. A bunch of dignified upper-class gentlemen shouldn't be taking help from the likes of us. Should have realized you had this under control. So we'll just see ourselves out. Peace.
Wop, 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 wop.
Hey!
Don't go.
Say something, damn it! We can't get out of this ourselves!
Wait, please! Are you seriously leaving me here to die? I'm the grandson of the Atwas president! That's no way to ask someone for help, my guy. Try again. This is your last chance. You... I'm sorry. Please save us. I don't want to die here. Good enough. You...
Thank goodness.
Oh wait, sorry, wrong voice. Whatever, they're a bunch of jobbers, who gives a shit?
I thought you were actually gonna bail on us.
So do you know for sure those things are bombs? Yeah, that lunatic set one off right in front of us.
Just thinking about it is giving me goosebumps all over again.
Did he say anything about how to disarm them? I kinda doubt that he'd tell them that.
Actually, I wouldn't put it past him. He does love his theatrics, after all. I could see him giving them a clue or two for us to decipher. Yes, it's exactly what he did.
We can disarm the bombs with a password.
So, how do we figure that out?
You have to solve an Erasion quiz. What now? I said an Erasion quiz! Don't make me repeat myself!
The rap master made us memorize the questions. He said the answers would help you find the password.
That guy loves screwing with us, doesn't he? Why am I not surprised? So, what are the questions? For your sake, I really hope you didn't forget them.
Of course not.
Oh.
Of course not. There were 4 in total, so each of us committed 1 to memory.
Why'd you have to do it that way? Couldn't you just remember them all? That is likely beyond the capabilities.
Fucking Rosette!
We shouldn't expect so much of them.
Shut the hell up! Thanks to all you rambling, I went and forgot it.
What the hell, Damien?
What the hell, Damien?
Forgot your question, bro, dude. Wait a sec, it's all to my done. I remember now. The first question was, what is the height of the tallest cathedral in the city?
Oh, you scared me half to death.
Second question was, how many films are currently screening at the movie theater?
The third question was, how many years has it been since the Opera House was renovated?
And the last question was, what's the number on Erasion's one and only red tram?
When you also mentioned the question order doesn't matter.
Got it. I've memorized them all. I sincerely doubt we'll be able to guess the answers, but we should be able to figure them out without too much trouble.
Yeah, those questions don't sound too tough.
You guys happen to know any of the answers? Surely they teach some of this in school around here. You seriously expect us to remember such trivial numbers? The only numbers that matter are the ones on our speedometers.
Shouldn't have known these dumbasses would know nothing. We'll just have to go and find them ourselves then. Just sit tight until we come back. Don't move a muscle, unless you want to be blown to Kingdom Come. You will come back, right? What kind of heartless monster do you take us for? We're just gonna rob your cash, not your lives. That said, there's a sliver of a chance we'll forget about you guys. If that happens, then, my bad. Please don't forget us! Shall we search the movie theater first? It's close by. The order really doesn't matter, but yeah, might as well. Head to the other two districts for the cathedral and opera questions. For last, it's rare as hell, so we may have a wild goose chase in our near future. Now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen it yet. Me neither. Alright. We're just gonna... Yep, we got a lot of walking around for this one. So we need to find the total number of films they're showing. So that's receptive to this. Oh, wait, what? Oh, right. Nah, I think she'd be fine. She ain't wearing anything too sexy, so that anyone would connect the dots. Excuse me, do you seriously think sexy outfits are tied to my identity? Zoe? Oh, I'm sorry, I mistook you for someone else. Zoe always dressed in much more revealing outfits. Oh, it's fine. Do you like movies, ma'am? Jesus Christ, this game's fucking humor. Just like, oh, nope, she dressed way too sexy. Nope, not you. Yes, I do, young lady. I've seen every film that's in the theater right now. Well, that's convenient. Could you tell us how many films are presently being screened here? Of course. They're showing 8 films right now. If you haven't seen it, I'd highly recommend Climber's Story, by the way. It's a documentary about mountain climbing. It made me want to try my hand at it. We'll consider watching it. Thank you very much. If you decide to try mountain climbing, please do be careful. Thank you for your concern, dearie. Now then, I hope you all enjoy the films here. So there's 8 in total. That's more than I had anticipated. Sorry, that old lady's voice rubbed off on me for a second. I heard they screened them on rotation. Anyway, we have our answers now. She saved us a trip to the reception desk. Though she caused one of us a fair amount of distress, it seems. Don't just take on sexy roles. Let's, leave her for the time being. Let's just let her stew on that one for a smidge, shall we? Over to the north? I meant the east. Okay, so we need to figure out the height of this place. It's gotta be in the triple digits for sure. That wouldn't surprise me. Apparently this is the largest church in all of Calvard. This place is just as magnificent as the Empire's Heimdall Cathedral. So should we go in and ask one of the sisters about the height? Theo has got it covered. I don't think that will be necessary. Can you get us the measurements, Theo? Of course, Katra. I'll leave it to you. Understood. Sweep! Measurement scan complete. Nicely done. So what is it? 184.34 arg. The sensors were set to round to the 100th place. I can also retrieve a more exact measurement. Shall I change my settings and repeat the scan? No, that's okay. We don't need that large of a number. Theo sure seems useful. Indeed, mobile drone technology has come a long way. Way to go. Theo is smart. Yep, the smartest. Shouts to Theo. Basically one of the team now, aren't they? Ain't that the truth? Shouts to Theo.
Like, comment, and subscribe if you're a fan of Theo like I am. And if you don't, that means you hate Theo and you want them to die.
Pardon us, sir. Are you employed by the Opera House? I am. Can I help you? We had a question for you, if you don't mind. Do you know when the Opera House was renovated? We know it happened sometime in the Middle Ages, but we don't know when exactly. Oh, that's an easy one. It was renovated 16 years after the Calvardian Revolution. So that would be 1116.
Wow, that's like a long time ago.
92 years to be exact. I'm sure we will host a big event 8 years from now. That is, assuming the Opera House lives to see that day. The burgeoning film industry has taken the world by storm. And all the while, opera will be left gasping for air in its wake.
Do you really think that will happen? Well, I for one don't.
It's true that movies are getting more popular by the day, especially with our generation. Both, however, are totally different, distinct forms of art. Opera is able to capture the magic of live performances. It's been refined over decades of iteration and practice. The film industry still has a lot of catching up to do if it ever hopes to be on par with it.
You're absolutely right. I shouldn't let my anxieties get the best of me. To think that my faith in opera wavered for even a moment. It's thanks to you that I can lay all my doubts to rest.
Think nothing of it, sir. And thank you for answering our question.
Okay, so 92 years is the answer. But wow, Judith, who'd have thought you could be so nice?
Why exactly is that a surprise? I'm a fan of opera myself. I spent a lot of time studying it to strengthen my own acting abilities. I have a stage actress friend to thank for inspiring me to do that. Yet even after all that work, I didn't have much to show for it. Turns out, opera's tough. I had to grit my teeth when I came to that realization. Dude, it never gets old to me how everyone's freaking clothes just have the same physics and are like a pendulum. Like, even the likes of Bearguard has some of it going on. Aaron's the only one that doesn't have anything that's swaying right now. Judith, once our work is done, we should come and see an opera performance all together. Yeah, I'd like that. I really do wonder if Judith is properly going to join one of these days. Like, she's kind of just chilling and has, like, a home away from home here. But it'd be nice if she, like, properly joined Arkwright Solutions to some extent. Okay, that's 3 locations down. Now all that's left is the red tram.
At this time of day, it's gonna be at the stop in the North District. Wait, you've got the tram schedule memorized? What a nerd. Hey, I ain't a nerd. I just spent a lot of time looking for the thing as a kid, so its schedule's burned into my memory. Anyway, let's get on over there.
I mean, hey, I guess, you know, boarding that is probably an easy use of time, I guess. Or what am I trying to say? He was poor. He was from an orphanage. I think boarding the tram's probably free transportation, yeah? Maybe you have to pay a small fine for it. I don't know.
Hey there, we're Arkwright Solutions. Got a quick question for you. Looking for a man in a suit and female police officer. See anyone like that recently? They were here about 10 minutes ago. Officer appeared to be tailing the man. Tension in the air was quite palpable.
Did the gentleman happen to mention where he was headed next by any chance?
Funny you say that. The officer asked me the same thing.
Left without a word.
Maybe they just decided to finally put an end to this affair. Yeah, we gotta hurry.
Oh, it's nothing you need to worry about. Thanks for the help. So he isn't drawing this out any further. It sounds like this will all come to a head soon.
Yeah, he's done playing games. I'm afraid she's gonna be drawn in like a moth to a flame. He's probably bringing her to a place that's out of sight.
Wouldn't that be difficult, though?
The whole city's crawling with goons and buffoons. Even the back streets ought to be crowded right about now.
This is a toughie. Where do you think he tried to lure her?
Let's say that, for instance, our guy's a player in the game. He could take him someplace out of the public eye, and away from all the major players without breaking the rules. I can think of one place that'd fit all the criteria. Oh, fuck. Near Guild? Labyrinth entrance near Tavern, because that's the one that we use. Has to be the Labyrinth entrance near the Tavern, right? We know that's our turf. Fuck. Fuck.
Damn it. I thought it was gonna be like the dude knew that we were gone or something. Are you certain, Mr. Arkwright? Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go reload. If he is a player as you suspect, I sincerely doubt he'd want to go to the entrance given that one rule.
I know, but it's the best idea we've got. Some of the players ain't right in the head anyway. Also, for all we know, he could be connected to Almata, like the officer believes. Anyhow, there's no time to dawdle. If they start a fight, she might need some backup.
Then let's hurry. Alright, right out to the entrance. Pretty easy, pretty simple.
The police officer and the man in the suit should be here.
Yeah, it's fine. We're not gonna get our asses beat. A few minutes prior. Where's he going now? The highway, maybe. No, he must have a car in the parking lot. He's clearly not one of A's leaders, but I can still get some information out of him. Just wait a little longer, A1. I will get my revenge for you. Hey there.
Disguise yourself as an officer, lady? Surprised you went to all that trouble. Drop the gun and put your hands where I can see them, unless you want a bullet in your brain.
That's my line.
You got death wish, woman. Does Almata only hire the crazies? Well, lunatic or not, your plan's as predictable as they come. Trying to pick us off one by one since we ain't protected by the rules no more. Pity you didn't bring any backup. Bad move, sweet cheeks.
So this was a trap. I have no clue why you thought I was in disguise or waiting my rules, but one thing's crystal clear. You're members of the Almata Mafia. I know your executives are hiding here in Erasion. I have no business with grunts like you. I want to speak with the man in the armor and the girl who controls the doll. If you want to live to see tomorrow, you will bring me to them at once.
Seems we got a little misunderstanding here. And here I was, getting all stressed thinking that Almata was coming after the losers. It caused me so much grief for no damn reason.
What?
I can't be bothered to explain all this. Rather just off you and go about my evening in peace. Tell Ladios the Dolar family sends their regards.
Damn, dude. What the hell?
The hell?
Phew! Barely made it.
Sorry to drop in on you.
Except we're totally not sorry.
We're not here to pick a fight, so why don't we all just walk away and pretend this never happened?
It's not gonna fly, pal. We're gonna send you straight to Gehenna.
Officer Kramer, please get behind us. How do you know my name? Are you?
Save the chit-chat for later. We've got to deal with these idiots first.
Commencing suppression of enemy forces.
I'll shut you up.
And let's see here. Nope, can't do that quite yet.
A good chance for a shot. Activating skill.
I can do some damage to him. Damn, bro, hit the stinger. What are we in DMC or some crap?
Handle it.
Great time for a shard boost.
I will end them. Ready for me? Huh?
I could hit a Regulus Caliber or something. Actually, no, let's go for the Vile Squall. Let's get more of them once.
Not getting free.
Okay.
I'll take care of them.
Can't say I'm a fan of any of this.
You're an eyesore.
You're an eyesore. All right.
I'll crush them all at once.
Might want to boost here. Coming right up.
Keep moving, Van.
Got a whole slew of
Let's see here. Can I do anything here? I can actually. Haha.
You're an eyesore.
Hold up. I can hit you with a regular ass attack and then just do that.
Here goes.
Easy peasy.
Why you?
Why you?
What the?
There we go. Bye bye.
Why you?
Why you?
That was easy. Just took a bit.
Damn, you guys are good. What's your aim here?
Nothing. Like I said, we weren't here to pick a fight with you. We're just helping out a runaway client.
So you really are the famous Arkwright Solutions then?
That's correct. Officer Katarina requests that we follow you.
I didn't think we'd get in any fights with players in the city.
That's your own damn fault. Anyway, we'll be leaving with her.
Now wait just a moment, I'm not finished with them. These guys are clearly Mafia scum, and the only Mafia gang that'll be in the city is Almata. I won't let them escape. Not until I get revenge for Awan.
Hate to tell you this, lady, but I don't think you understand what's going on here. Almost every cockroach from Calvard's criminal underbelly is crawling around here. We even got mafias from the western regions of the Republic, for example. Just calm down and think about it for a sec. You had to have realized something was up, right?
Well, now that you mention it, I did find it strange that HQ told us to leave them to their devices. I'm guessing something sinister is unfolding behind the scenes. For whatever reason, we can't interfere. That's more or less the situation, yes.
Oh, there you are, Officer Kramer. We've been looking all over for you.
Well, look what we have here. It isn't the Dolar family. Oh, hey, didn't expect to see you guys here.
Same to you. I'd like to ask you what's going on, but first we need to arrest these guys.
You won't be causing trouble here any longer. We'll be placing you under arrest for the time being. You can enjoy some quality time with the other detainees we picked up here.
Damn you, Bracer scum. Scum.
Wow. Alright. Okay, thanks for taking those guys off our hands.
Thank you for making it so easy to round them up. Alrighty, we got a client to report to, so we'll be on our way.
One moment, Spriggan. You know where Almata's hiding, don't you? Won't you tell me?
I can't, sorry. That's what I was planning on telling you before you ran off.
But why? Why? Why the amount offered? Was the amount offered too low? I'll pay double if that's what it takes.
Calm yourself, officer. Almata isn't an enemy you can face on your own. If you throw yourself into the fire of revenge, you will only get burned by its flames. Don't throw away your life. Your loved ones, including those who have gone to Hades, would not want you to lose your life.
You think I don't know that already? Of course I do. But it doesn't matter. The man I loved is taken from me. So do you expect me to sit around and do nothing? Officer Kramer. Please calm down, Kramer. Well, we did come here in part to apprehend the Dolar family. We also had something to tell you. And that is?
Kersheim asked us to tell you. He wants final words.
What? So Kersheim finally woke up. Please tell me, what did Ewan say? He said he was glad he met you, and that he was satisfied with the life that he led, as a bracer and a protector of the city.
Kersheim also had this to say. He fought till his last breath, for the city and for his injured friend. He has my respect. Ewan was one of the finest bracers I have ever known.
It's not fair. Putting on airs acting like some cool hero, saying he was satisfied. We had a date to the movies planned. We were gonna get married. So why did you leave me behind? There's no way those of us left behind can ever accept it.
A bit of extra hints at what Gray's going through, I suppose. Well, shit.
That was quite a shameful display, wasn't it? I think I just need to let it all out. I'm okay now. Alright. But remember, we're always here if you need a shoulder to cry on. Yeah, no need to hold it all in. It's always okay to cry when you need to. I think I'll be fine, but I appreciate the offer. And thank you both for passing on that message.
Of course. I just wish we could have done more.
Man, my voices are all over the place right now. I think my voice is going out a bit now.
You should thank Kersheim as well. Now then, I think it's high time we send those goons up the river. Y'all have a safe trip. In the meantime, I'm gonna go report to our client.
Yada yada. I can't believe she was in that much danger. I guess reaching out to you guys was the right call. Yeah, I was way in over my head. Sorry for worrying you. And I'm sorry I caused you all so much trouble. The request ended up being different from what I originally intended, but I'll gladly pay up.
Cool. We'll take it. So, what are you planning to do about the original request?
Unfortunately, we can't really help you with it.
Will you give it up?
I really, really don't want to. But I understand now that I have to let this go. Krema. Ewan played the part of the cool, calm, and collected bracer until the very end. I want to take after him. Also, I don't want him to worry about me while he's up there with the goddess. It's good to hear. What a relief.
The discord in your heart may never truly fade, and it may flicker as it did tonight, but I believe you will be able to achieve harmony with yourself.
By the way, I know I shouldn't pry,
but I know you're doing something in the underground, just like the Dolar family was. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, let me know. I'll help whoever I can.
Gotcha. We'll consider taking you up on your offer then. Just now you aren't the only one who has beef with A. If we butt heads with them, I'll make sure to punch their lights out for you.
It means a lot to hear you say that. Again, thank you so much for saving Crema. If you're ever in trouble, just give us a call and we'll rush on over.
Cool. Thanks for offering.
That's a wrap.
That was a really solid side quest.
Love to see it.
Like, man. It's interesting, like, seeing the ripples and effects that Awan had on others. Like, he's a guy, I honestly don't know if, I don't even remember if we got to meet the guy, or if, you know, we were going to meet him, but then he ended up dying or something like that. It's a shame either way. More points. Making solid progress, I suppose. Jeez Louise, dude. What else we got? Oh, the tram. Here we go. Aha! Here's the red tram. Just like Van said.
The color really makes it stick out. Let's get the number before it starts moving.
Looks like it's 3451. That matches the number Theo recorded.
The tram is departing.
There it goes. The frickin' I saw the reflection for Bearguard on the side there, and it looked very funny. Phew. Just in the nick of time. Finding that tram is a real hassle.
Surprised that it was, given that it's the only tram in Erasion with a red top. Sticks out like a sore thumb.
I wonder why it's the only one with that color.
There's a story behind that, actually. Decades ago, the painters who were working on the tram got mixed up about which color to use. It was scheduled to get a repaint job a few days later, but while it was in operation, a string of miracles is being spun. On that very tram, separated families reunited, and quarreling lovers kissed and made up. People were meeting famous celebrities on it, too. Soon enough, all the citizens were calling it the Lucky Red Tram.
That's a cute nickname.
Yeah, and it really caught on. It was so popular, the tram company decided to leave the paint job as is. Since then, they've always made sure to have one red roof tram in operation.
What a lovely story.
It was marketing gold that fell right in the tram company's lap. Helped them get a shit ton of butts and seats. And it's ruined now. Van is very much a pro at these type of things. Got all 4 answers. Let's return to our clients quickly then. Good idea. Rather not find a pile of splattered remains when we get back.
Aaron, not appropriate.
Yeah, it wouldn't be him. It wouldn't be him otherwise. The ferry is hanging on by a thread here.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, get in there.
Get on in.
You're finally back.
What a relief. You really thought you'd let us forget.
And you stop believing. Sorry for taking so long. Can we finish this quest so the guy voicing me doesn't have to voice these idiots anymore? Don't keep us in suspense. Did you figure out the answers?
Yes, we have all 4.
Where do I put the password?
Probably in that device over there. I'll handle that.
Wait a sec. We know the bombs will go off if we forcibly disarm them, but are there any other triggers? Yes, they said it explode at midnight if you input the password, or if you input the password wrong. I'll handle this then.
No, it's too dangerous. There has to be some other way to do this. Theo will input the password. But then you'll be in danger. Fear not, I will be fine. Right, we just have to get the password right the first try. Sorry about this, Theo. We're counting on you. Roger. I believe in Theo, and you can always be fixed up if anything goes poorly. The device requires a 4-digit password. 4 digits?
The hell? I thought we just needed to plug in all the numbers we got. Seems it won't be that simple. Hey, you guys. You remember if the mini-maniac said anything else? I'm not sure. I feel like he might have.
Guess yeah, I remember.
Wait, hold on. Didn't he say something about the numbers needing to be in the same place?
Oh yeah. That totally slipped my mind.
I don't know. Is that supposed to be some kind of hint? Maybe it has something to do with the arrangement of the numbers. Perhaps the solution will come to us if we review the answers. The Grand Cathedral is 184 odd tall. There are 8 films being shown at the theater. 184, 8, 92, oh god. Richham 3451. I think the password is... what the fuck? Okay, wait. I'm gonna go over this for a sec. 3198. How'd you get that? I'm working under the assumption that the password pulls one number from each of the 4 letters, or answers. The tricky part is figuring out which numbers to pick and what order they go in. But what did he mean by the numbers needing to be in the same place? Does he mean that the password is the first digit of each answer? Don't think so. We'd have no idea what order to put them in. Right. If he said the question order mattered, that'd be a different story. I think he wants us to take a number from the quiz answers and put them in the same digit space. If the password bars a single number from each answer, then this is the only combination that works. Oh, I see now. Take the 3 from 34451, the 1 from 184, the 9 from 92, and the 8. And you get 3198.
Ah, that makes sense.
It's the only logical answer in this scenario. Alright, Theo, input the password.
Understood. Inputting 3198.
And then everyone exploded in a violent mess and went like... Let's pull out our shards, you guys, just in case.
What
about us?
Unfortunately, if we get too close, the bombs may detonate automatically.
No way.
Input complete.
Ding ding ding, correctamundo.
I know that voice from anywhere. Melchior.
This is a recorded message from your friendly neighborhood Melchior. Don't bother responding to anything I say because, well, there'd be no point. Anywho, well done. You answered the password correctly, so our resident idiots will live to trespass another day. Whoever you may be, whether you're the guild, fixers, or another party, I want to offer you my sincerest congratulations. You narrowly escaped a most gruesome death at my hands. Give yourselves a round of applause.
So help me goddess, I will choke the living hell out of the annoying little prick.
Oh, and by the way, I wouldn't have actually killed you if you got the password wrong. After all, the bombs are all fakes. Fooled you! Ha 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 ha! What the?
That piece of shit! I'm gonna kill that bastard!
Hopefully this experience has taught you a valuable lesson. Never trespass on other people's gardens. Oh, but if you're feeling a little daring, then by all means, just know that next time I won't show you any mercy. See you later. I am so done with this. I'm never coming back to this place. I can't believe the bombs were fake this whole time. I should have known that no one was crazy enough to murder us with bombs, especially over such a minor offense. Oh no, he is crazy enough. You just kind of lucked out. Ellipses. Did you learn nothing from this?
Just get you back to the surface. There are still monsters roaming around.
Get them out of here. Give us our fucking cash. Wait. Okay. No, they all left.
Thank goodness you're alright. I heard all about what happened. It sounds like you were in a lot of danger.
Yeah, well, we got out safely. I guess I've got all of you to thank for that. Where's grandfather?
He's tied up with work at the moment, so he wasn't able to be present.
Are you kidding me? For all I knew, his grandson's life was at risk. He should have made time to come here and see that he was okay. He's probably delivering a toast at some dinner party as we speak. That man values his company as his mirror above all other things, including his own family. I'm sure that the reason he didn't contact the bracers or the cops was to protect his company's reputation. He doesn't give a damn about what happens to me. Oh, I get your deal now. You turn into a bloods punk just to get back at your grandpop. I see this kind of thing happen all the time. Shut up! I may be grateful to you guys for saving me. That doesn't mean I want you sticking your noses into my business. Well, at least you got one person who was worried about you. And that's your secretary friend right here. He might not show it on his face, but I can tell he was a bundle of nerves. Really? That's ridiculous. He isn't fooling anyone. No, he is not. Anywho, you have completed my request. Excellent work, everyone. I will wire the money to you momentarily. Now then, Lucio, I have prepared a meal for you. Follow me. Right.
Another successful job in the bag.
Yeah.
Is something the matter, Mr. Arkwright?
You're thinking about the bomb from earlier, yes? Uh-huh. There's something that doesn't add up about it.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought so.
I just can't make heads or tails about why Melchior didn't use real explosives. Even if he was only pranking those kids, it's out of character for him to use fakes. After all, he doesn't give a shit about human life. If he went out of his way to set those things up, there's no way he wasn't dead set on killing them. But he spared them anyway.
Yeah, that's definitely weird. Do you have any idea why he would have changed his mind?
Oh, was it because of Elaine or something? Not really. I don't think there's much point racking our brains about it. Our work here is done, so let's get a move on.
What the? Oh shit! Elaine's dad? Huh? What's he doing here?
What's with the staring? Someone on my face? I didn't know they let punks run amok here. The quality of this establishment has plummeted in recent years. What a jackass. Glad we avoided him.
That's the second time we've run into Elaine's father today.
Given his expression, I don't think he knows Elaine's back yet. Why would he be here at this hour? No, I can't dwell on this right now.
Lore!
Thank you for coming, Mr. Leclerc. So, what was this urgent matter you wanted to discuss? Is it regarding that third-rate activist? I'm afraid so. I never thought he'd be such a liability. How many times did I warn you to keep a tight lid on your connection to him? I know. Well, no matter. We'll deal with him later. There are other people I'm more concerned about right now.
Oh shit.
I knew it. Edmund Leclerc.
What the hell is going on over there?
Love to see it.
This is a fucking... That was a random ass thing to learn out of nowhere. Oh my god. Why does it keep edging me with the law level? Fucking give it. Just give it to me, you fucker. Dude, I'm losing my mind here. What the hell? So they're just... Are they chatting on the top row still here, or... No, they are not. Weird. Whatever. Is that everything? I think we've cleared everything out. Man, we've been doing a lot here. I mean, we got through the entire round in one episode, but I kind of don't want to stop here. But the thing is, it's almost been 2 hours in this recording. Like, literally in like a little bit more than a minute. So, I don't know. Should I go past an hour just so I at least get something? I feel like we've at least got to get something at nighttime here, right? Okay, I'm gonna risk it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go over 2 hours. This is a long recording, I know, but I want to get something else. We haven't really gotten any... Like, the side quests have been nice. I really liked the one with the cops and whatnot, but I want to get some more progress done. Let's rest. I want to see if we get anything. 9 p.m. Okay.
Wait. You go in and catch her. I just remembered there was someone I need to take care of. I'll be back in less than an hour, but if y'all want to go ahead and go get to bed, don't feel like you have to wait for me.
Okay, that's fine with me. Wait a moment. You're trying to pull an errand, aren't you? Off to enjoy the nightlife,
Don't let me in with him. We are not the same.
It's just guild business, promise. If anything comes up, just give me a ring. Ah, I see. Got it. Just try not to worry the girls too much, okay? Will do. There he goes. And she already saw.
I wonder if he's... No, I can't be thinking about that now. I've got my own work to do.
Out to enjoy the nightlife. There she is. I knew it would be some Elaine stuff. Why, hello there.
Figured I'd find you here.
I knew we were going to get some good content. I could feel it in my bones. Fuck, I'm glad I continued. Don't you walk away.
Hey, come on. At least hear me out, will ya?
Instantly pissed off.
As you can see, I came alone and no one followed me. I just want to chat. Promise.
All right, then.
See, we can be
I thought
civilized.
maybe Jin had asked you to come and get me.
Nope.
So,
well, he has,
how
but...
did you know to find me here?
Because back when we were little, you'd always come to this spot whenever you got upset. Might have been 15 years ago, but I still remember that clear as day. God, I love them so much. Also, I'm the hide-and-seek champion. I'm the hide-and-seek master, remember? I beat you every time when we played it as kids.
You're going to hold that over my head for the rest of my life, aren't you?
God, these two. Of course. What are friends for?
Now, you had something you wanted to say to me, right? Out with it then.
Actually, I had a lot I wanted to say to you, but now I'm having second thoughts about whether I should lay it all out.
Are you holding back because I'm annoying to deal with?
Dude, oh my god. They're so freaking adorable. I don't know how else to word it, dude. The two of them together. Oh my god, they're so fucking cute. I mean, you can be a handful sometimes. Sorry. What I meant was, I just think I'm gonna have trouble getting through to you right now. Once you've set your mind to something, no one, not even Adios herself, can do anything to get you to change course. That's always how you've been, stubborn to a fault.
That makes two of us.
Yeah, but you're a special case, in more ways than one. You're the daughter of the biggest family in the entire region, and you were always off playing with some problematic orphan punk. Yeah, I mentioned this last time. It's an interesting dynamic. Then you left for Armis and became its student council president. But after graduation, you went against your dad's wishes and joined the guild. And from there, you went on to make great strides as a bracer and reached A rank in no time flat. And here you are now, running off on your own. You're a model student at heart. We've got one hell of a rebellious streak.
I wonder where I got that from. Oh, right. It was the troublemaking delinquent who corrupted me from a young age.
God. Oh my god, I'm so glad I decided to say fuck it to the how long the video's gone on. I needed this.
Everything that's gone wrong in my life traces back to you.
Wow. Been it all on me, huh?
And why wouldn't I? You're the very reason I became estranged from my father in the first place.
What?
He was behind your sudden disappearance 14 years ago, wasn't he?
What?
Your adoption was arranged by him personally. He sent you away, just to force you out of my life.
No way. That's what the deal was? That's fucked up. Oh my god.
And then... you...
Dude, there's layers to this. Holy shit. You're right. It's all my fault. God,
I wish this was a voice for Van. Damn you, Daisuke Ono. Or damn you, Falcom.
Exactly. I blame you for everything. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm taking this out on you. You did nothing wrong. I know full well the fault lies squarely with me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Poor girl. No, I won't. That's because you had it right the first time. It's not your fault. It's mine. I wrecked your life. I drove it right off the rails and sent it careening off the cliff. Even now, my presence is making it spiral further down.
What do you mean by that?
You can lift the guilt off your shoulders and pile the blame on me. If that puts you at ease, then I'll gladly carry it for you, Lainey. If you can't rely on the pampered prince of the guild, you can always turn to me. That's what I'm here for.
There you go again.
Ah.
I'm not going to do that to you, Van. I would never put that on your shoulders. You're already carrying so much.
But I'm not...
Yes, you are. You're holding the weight of everyone's expectations. My guildmates, Renee, and even the society are all counting on you. And I am as well. This twisted game will come to a head tomorrow, and you and your friends are the only ones who can put an end to it. So put me out of your mind. You have more important things to be worrying about right now.
Damn.
I'm quite used to handling my problems on my own, so don't worry about me. Also, if you're thinking of telling me to lean on someone else, don't. I won't hear it. Not until you can practice what you preach.
Ouch.
Tomorrow will be a big day for both of us. I'm gonna try to get some rest, and I suggest you do the same. And for the time being, I need you to keep being the person whom I can place my frustrations on.
Wow.
Elaine,
She already left. Fuck. They'd only pay him for that short line. One of these days.
What the hell am I even doing? The view from here is the same as it always was. Guess some things never change.
Oh, so we can't voice the entire talk with her, but we can voice the 2 damn lines at the end. Ah! Oh well. Oh well. Man. Dude, freaking arranged for him to be sent away is crazy. Didn't want his freaking highborn daughter to, like, freaking associate with the little delinquent orphan. Like, that's crazy, dude, you know? Oh, brother. Now we're back here.
Keycard confirmed. Team Arkwright Solutions can now enter the lower zone.
And we're right back to here, huh? Throwing us right back into it, eh? Gonna have to go through a few scenes here until we get control, I suppose. Ah, yeah.
Welcome,
That
players.
makes sense.
We shall now commence the third round of the game. My name is Olympia. I have been tasked by Almata with supervising the lower floors of the arena.
It's that girl with the giant doll. As we expected.
Your fates, as well as the city's, will be decided by the end of today. If you wish to advance to the palace, you must first face me. To do so, you will need to gather 20 keycards.
20?
That is the only condition for this round.
Does that just mean defeat everyone? Oh, yes it does. 20. 1 per team.
Your time limit is 5 hours.
Only 5 hours to defeat every remaining team? Oh shit, things are gonna go crazy this round.
Should you fail to defeat me within that time, I have been instructed to detonate the bombs spread throughout the city.
Dude, we've got to defeat every single other person here. I assume we're not gonna have to fight, the only one I assume we're not gonna end up fighting is probably like the maybe the church, because maybe they'll get off-screened or something. And then maybe the, we probably won't end up fighting the Eisenchild.
I care little as to how this ends, so I will leave the decision to you.
Jeez. Guess the remaining teams have no choice but to go at each other's throats. Makes sense. It's the final day after all. There aren't many teams left, but that don't mean today will be a walk in the park. Might be the opposite. We'll find a way though, as we always do. We just gotta get those cards, take her out, and deal with Dantes and Melchior in the palace. Basically, our goal's the same as it was before.
Right. I'm ready to go.
Well, this is it, y'all. However this ends, it ends today. So let's get out there and take home the gold.
Damn, I thought that one was just a freaking fade out to that was like a natural like camera change to gameplay type thing. This place looks different visually too. I guess that shows that we're farther underground somehow. Anyways, we did a lot today, I'd say. We finished up round 2. We did all that stuff up top. Had that nice talk with Elaine and got to learn more there. I'm still really... We finally got to learn some part at least. We figured out that the reason he ended up having to get adopted 14 years ago was due to that. But apparently they also split up... What was it? Because they were also together 7 years ago, I think, right? Because I remember there was a CGs of them in like high school or something together, where I guess that Van moved away and then they got to meet up again. Because they were friends as children, but then they met up again later down the line. And we saw Elaine, Van, and Renee together as children, and then we saw them as high schoolers. So they I guess they reconvene at one point, and then and then Van left during high school or whatever, is when he left for his, to do his Spriggan stuff, or the moment, you know, obviously Elaine is piling a lot of stuff on him that he doesn't necessarily, it's not all his fault, and she's aware of it. But there's multiple things that are getting put on Van's shoulders that aren't his fault. But there is some, I think that whatever happened 7 years ago probably is more his fault. But the stuff from when he was a kid and when he got adopted, that seems to have been the fault of Elaine's father. So I'm interested to see how that all pans out, because there's a lot to explore there still. And it is simply like the aspect of the plot I am most interested in right now. Like, it's, you know, we have the stuff with the Genesis and all, but that's kind of taking, you know, that's kind of like an episodic, we just get it every single chapter type thing. Right. And it's not really going to explode until we get to the end of all this. But at the end of this, we're definitely going to have to go into all that and learn more about Graham Hart, Agnes, her family, and everything. There's a lot to go about with a lot of different characters still. And a lot of that will probably be dealt with in the remainder of this game, but some of it might have to wait till future ones. So time will tell. But anyways, now I have extended this recording far enough. And next time on Trails Through Daybreak, we'll be taking on the final level, and we'll go and get all those 20 key cards. I feel like this is going to take us a while compared to the previous ones, considering how many we're going to have to fight compared to before. But we'll handle it anyways. Thank you very much for watching, and adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja, matane.